This video is for the Danielson Domain 4, Component 4C, which is communicating with families. This video is part of the third module of the course. Now let's take a look at some elements of this component. So the teacher would keep the families informed about instructional practice. Also, if it's warranted, the teacher would have to keep the family or families informed of individual students or a student. And also, this involves engagement of families in the instructional process. So the teacher's keeping families informed of the instructional program and individual students and keeping the families engaged in the instructional process. Okay, so again, Danielson's rubric, we're looking at distinguished level criteria here. Notice it says frequent communications with families, but also keeping in mind to be culturally sensitive when responding to the family communications. The student must also contribute to the communication. So again, the student could be part of composing the newsletter, or they could be, they can make materials for maybe, a parent night or something like that. But the students are involved with the communication. The teacher responds to the family concerns. So in other words, if a family contacts the teacher, they're not to ignore it, they're to respond to it. And again, if the teacher can successfully engage the family in the instructional program. Now, here's some examples. The parent would read with the child at home and record the progress in a reading log, which of course would come back to the teacher. Evidence of appropriate use of social media with the families. So again, it could be something like Twitter or Facebook, where the teacher is sharing classroom materials, what's going on in the classroom, video, picture, that sort of thing. But again, appropriate use. So that could involve having to use privacy features or making a group in Facebook or things like that. Also, a classroom website. If the teacher has a classroom website, it's a great way to keep parents and students informed of what's happening in the class. But again, the teacher has to keep it updated. And the teacher maintains a parent communication log, whether that's, manually writing it down or some type of a digital form. So, again, there's some extra resources that go along with this particular component 4C, communicating with families, and you'll find that located in Module 3.